I'm really excited to be here tonight. It's my first time in New Zealand, and I think this is the largest audience I've spoken in front of, which is pretty exciting and impressive. And to commemorate the evening, I'm going to take a picture of you, which I sometimes do this, but just want you to all smile. And, okay, do you say cheese here? I mean, you make a lot of milk products, so I assume so. Cheese. There you are, and I'll get this side too. This is very exciting. And over here. So anyway, thank you, Jeremy, and First Windows and Doors. As I said, it's fantastic to be here. Such a great turnout. You know, it seems like the community is really engaged, or wants to be engaged in the discourse around design and about your city of Auckland. I did give an interview to the national public radio equivalent here, and the interviewer, very well-informed interviewer, kept hitting on me. Well, what do you think about our waterfront? What do you think about our waterfront? You know, and I'm like, well, I've never been there, and I don't know, but I mean, you know, I could imagine certain things, and so I sort of fumbled my way through it, and it gave me the opportunity to put this lecture together, simply entitled "Wet." So what this does is it kind of bridges a lot of our work, what wetness does, work that spans a lot of different disciplines, and a lot of it has sort of relevance to some of the issues that I was being quizzed about and what I've seen since I've been here. So here we are. These are my two other partners who are slaving away in New York on 6 other competitions while I'm here, which is both good and bad that I'm not there. But we span the generations. I'm the one on the left, and then that's Scavidio in the middle, and Liz Diller on the other side. So I guess too soon to jump into that, but so we're a multidisciplinary firm. If you don't know our work, it's okay. I'm going to show some today, so you'll get to know it. But our work has spanned a range of issues, and it's made a whole bunch of different things. We work in multiple scales. These were some drinking glasses we made as sort of an art project called Vice Virtue, and they sort of hint on some of the things that interest us, which are sort of social norms and social abnorms, and how under every virtuous act there is an invirtuous act or desire that is unfulfilled. So you have Prozac and water and smoking and water. We also have done really large-scale projects in architecture and urban planning. This is for the BAM Culture District in Brooklyn. We did this with Renfro House in OMA about 10 years ago. It's currently being realized. We've also worked in performance venues. This is a theater piece called Jet Lag that we did in Europe. It's traveled around Europe and just now traveling around the States. And sort of based on two true stories. Daniel Crowhurst, you probably know, who faked his disappearance at sea so he could look like he won an English-sponsored race, around the world race. And so it was sort of a mediagenic disappearance. He sort of faked his disappearance through the use of the radio and broadcasts back to BBC. And so we made a play around his sort of media disappearance called Jet Lag. The other story is also based on a true story of a woman who died after having flown across the Atlantic in a KLM 747 some 385 consecutive times with her grandson, trying to evade the law. And so we're interested in sort of cultural phenomenon. We've also done museum installations. This is the Cartier Foundation's installation of Rolf Feldbaum's collection of robots. Rolf Feldbaum is the founder of Vitra, one of our great furniture designers who have commissioned many young architects and established architects. And he has a collection of toy robots, which we housed in sort of a dystopic office floor and they were sort of moved around on conveyors, just sort of like zombies, like we often are in our office environments, and then surveilled at every corner, and then they went through an X-ray machine. This is just, I'm giving you the sampler first. This is like a Whitman chocolate box.